Well, hello everyone. How are y'all doing in the dub? Is everyone fine and lovely and enjoying your life? I hope you are. And we're gonna talk to Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? Is you fine? Is you cool as wine? I'm just playing. Let's see what comes out for my Virgo. We're gonna do a weekly reading on y'all. I've been kind of enjoying my day. Take one day at a time, because it's too much to be running around just being serious and not enjoying your life. You gotta enjoy your life. That's just as you can see, if you don't enjoy your life, things gonna be. Let's see what coming out. Let's see what we're gonna pull. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. What is the energy we need to pull? I got some. What is the energy we got here? Let's see. What's the energy we got here, Virgo? And all black magic is removed. It will not penetrate to my defenses. It will not work. It is blocked. Okay. We have here Axe. Forces. Okay. There's forces working against you. We know there's always a force working against you. You just have to, they working against you getting this bag. Something important such as a new job or, to rise, a new job, career. Their forces are against you. They don't want you to rise. So, they want to clog. So be careful, but do not take, risk. But it's in the reverse, something about they don't want you to take risk. They don't want you to do anything because they want it, but it doesn't matter. They're all in your claws, but they don't want you to take risks. But that was in the reverse. So also it says there's a box. You will receive a gift. There's a gift coming to you, either heaven or somebody may bring a gift. Something about a horse, a short journey. Can't hurt this person. This person is very strong. You can't hurt this person, and people wanted this person to go on a short journey. So there's lobster, something about a financial pinch is coming towards you, Virgo. So keep your head up. It says something about frying pan, trouble, acquisitions. There's some trouble coming out with a few acquisitions that you might have to worry about this week. The grasshopper, something about structure in the balance. This is required, and be careful. You need structure. Something needs structure, and that's the bottom line. For this, there's a star here. Guaranteed success. Something about guaranteed success. It says chair empty. Someone may be leaving your life soon. Someone may be leaving your life allegedly. So there's a chair there. Something about flowers and something about happiness is coming. Something about the throne. See, persons, position of authority don't want you to be on the throne. They don't want you. So there's some teardrops. This person is having a lot of tears because, great personal sorrow. Somebody has great personal sorrow for something they was contribute to. It says, and they pay attention to your goals, what you do at work. Pay attention. Something about February. They want you to pay attention. Somebody's birthday could be in February. So pay attention to your goals that you're wanting, okay? And, watch out. You need to start looking at your hands. And people have M's in their hands. The soul tribe is trying to come towards you. But there's, someone was dealing with a relationship with a man. Somebody here is in a relationship with a man. Something about that. So something may come out about somebody with an M in their hand, but they have a relationship with a man. So somebody not telling the truth about this man. They're in a relationship. And somebody in February, it's something about that. Okay, so let's get some messages here. Let's see. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Now, thank y'all for coming. And let's do this. Now, what's going on with this this axe here? Somebody has there's forces against you, which we always got forces against you. I don't care if you the Pope yourself. You got forces always against you too. There's always somebody gonna want to be against you. Don't never get mad, because a challenge, everybody deserves a great challenge. Okay? Just don't give up. Let's see, Virgo. What's this axe? What forces that are against you at this time? Y'all like, share, subscribe. And if I say a few bad words, hey, I'm sorry, but that's just me. I try to keep cool with my words, Because sometimes, boy, they just slip out. Like, you try not to, because I channel as I go. So, let's see. What's this axe? There's some forces some evil forces that's trying to, do things about you getting your bag. They don't want you to get it. What's this axe in these evil forces? What about these evil forces in this axe? Okay. That's too many. Something about crime of passion. There's a lot of bodies here. There's some people in this crime of passion. There's a whole bunch of people that did a crime of passion. In other words, they done took out a lot of people. These evil forces that's in these crimes of passion. Give me something about this crime of passion in this axe. What did this person do? Oh, they make natural disasters. So these evil forces be making natural disasters to take a lot of people out. And they call it the crime of passion. Especially when you're trying to get to your bag. So who's trying to stuck you on this? Okay, yeah, especially when you're on your mission. See, someone wants to make you go missing because of this bag of money. So you're going to have to watch out. There's somebody working against you, trying to make you go missing just because you this big bag of money. And it's the crime of passion, because somebody just can't accept it. They just can't. But it's okay. Now, what's this clause? Somebody wants to put their clause in you, but it's in the reverse. What's going on with this person wants to put them claws on you? I want you, but it's in the reverse, so it's not gonna happen. What's these claws? Why they want this person that want to put these claws in you, Virgo? Who's the one that wants to do this? Who wants to put these claws in you? Who want to put these claws in you? Okay, it's something about a marriage or a wedding. Something about somebody wants to put their claws in you when it comes to a marriage, and evil forces don't want it to happen. What about this marriage? Why they want to put claws on your marriage? Especially, okay, because something about a party. It's something to do with a party. What about this party and this person want to put their claws, but they're in the reverse? See, but you wouldn't go, because that's why it came out in verse. You wouldn't go to the party. Somebody wouldn't go to this party, and they saved their butt. So, especially on social media, somebody wouldn't go to this party, but somebody saved themselves when they didn't go. Now, what's this box, a gift? What's this gift that somebody's trying to bring you, Virgo? Somebody's trying to bring Virgo a gift. They want to bring Virgo a gift. What's this gift, Virgo? What's this gift? Somebody's trying, but somebody wouldn't go to this party on social media. So you blessed yourself. So if somebody gave you an invitation, you know what? You saved yourself. Now, what's this gift that they was trying to give you? What's this box and this gift that they're trying to give you, Virgo? You or somebody this week alive. Somebody wants to give you a gift alive, but they want it alive. Okay, what about this person? They're trying to give you a gift and alive. Oh, because so they want to give you to somebody as a gift, but when they're gonna dismember you allegedly. Something about a fire they're trying to start, and they're trying to do this in the desert to somebody's a caregiver, and this is a person that has gifts. So they're trying to get this caregiver. What's this gift? Give me some more about this caregiver's gifts. They're trying to, they want to cause a deep to this caregiver. So that's the prime, to give them next to water. They want to make an offering, and you need to be careful out in the streets. And you can't hurt this person. You're not going to be able to hurt this person, Virgo. So somebody may go on a short journey because they're trying to hurt this person. Give me something about this person that you can't hurt, Virgo, you or somebody you know. What about this person on this horse that you can't hurt? Okay, yeah, this organization. This organization can't seem to hurt you. You know, they can't. What I heard is, look here, you can't make a homicide. This organization has not been able to make a homicide out of you. They haven't been able to make a homicide to get you next to a beach to take you out of space. You might not understand it, but there's some aliens allegedly they're doing some dirt, and they don't like what I gotta say, cause you know I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They ain't trying to see you. You know, these folks here, they go out for full blast of gold. Okay, now give me something with this this money pinch. What else we need to know about this money pinch? They want. Okay, so they want to clean this up though. They want to clean it up because they don't want to be caught out about what they did to get this, to have this money. You know, with this spouse or partner. So somebody's in the frying pan about a spouse or partner because of what, and they're trying to do cleanup. And they don't want it to be found out that this organization made a homicide and so it's trying to sell somebody, and the spouse or partner was in on it, allegedly. Now, boy, somebody been doing some serious dupes. It says, what's success in the balance that requires careful handling? Grasshopper, what needs to have careful handling? What needs to be handled carefully? What needs to be handled carefully? This cover up. So they wanted to handle this they don't want it to be, you know, they want to make a cover up. In other words, when they do these crimes allegedly, they like to make it where it sticks and nobody asks questions because they're man-made disasters, natural disasters. So they don't want nobody to know, oh, they died of this and they passed away for this, you know. That's how they do. They don't want to, and they want to do this to a star. So they're trying to make a star go away in this chair. This star. They're trying to make this chair, you know, this person on the throne go away. I want them to grow away. What about this star? Who's the star they're trying to make go away? Who's the star they're trying to make go away here? Okay. But it don't matter. See, it's going to be imprisonment. The star, they're trying to make the star imprisonment, and it's going to happen over the money because of some strangulation they trying to do. And that's why they said in this burial. And they was going to fake this death because of the debts. And it's because Mr. Devil told them so in this family they did that. See, this is a top secret, you know, and they don't want nobody to know they're in their ego. They don't want nobody to find out. So they're trying to trap this child. They're trying to trap this child with some abuse and neglect. And they want to do this on the inside. And if this is my children, allegedly, I'm going to put it to you like this. Justice in the behalf in the ethos. Whoever's trying to set this person up, let them be called immediately. Most high in the heavens, I asked in the ethos, whatever's going on here with this homicide, this setup, I ask that the organization have to deal with these crimes that they have put on people, Most High. So judgment and justice on their head. Because they are trying to use, if it's my child or me or someone's child, it needs judgment on their heads for doing this. It will not work. Plan, gone. Plan will not work. That's the Most High. It's not going to work. So I have stopped it. So, and also anything that's got black magic on it that's going back to center, I call it to go back 1,000,000 times fold on the person that sent it out on this person on the board. So I call judgment on it. So it's not going to happen because I'm going to see to it. Now, let's see what else. What's this flowers? You know, somebody wants happiness. You know, what's going to happen? Let me see. What's going to happen with this person that they're trying to abuse and neglect this child, try to get them on about this abuse and neglect. I see what you're doing. They want you to walk away. So they need somebody to walk away from this. Because it's going to have to be your blood or friends. Which one will you choose? You have to figure out which one you're going to choose. The blood or friends. It's a choice here. Because they're doing too much. And I'm telling you, they're doing too much. And me, so many traps been for people. but they don't know how to stop because they just got greedy, and it's just really stupid to me. 13:13. Your spiritual guides are sending you a message that will help you fulfill your dreams and your goals. So you read whatever you want, your spiritual guides is going to help you. See, some in the past was sending some labor pains to somebody's wounds, allegedly, trying to make pains to them. Somebody 58 in the past they were trying to do this to. They wanted them to feel wrecked, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It says, I can't wait to take you out on a date. This person said, you ain't taking me nowhere. Someone from Atlanta, Georgia, allegedly, was trying to plant this. Allegedly. And then we have the Ghostbusters. Secret is coming out. You know, the Spiritual Cop Patrol is on it. The Spiritual Cop Patrol is on this person in Atlanta, Georgia. A karmic grandma or a karmic grandfather in the past. Somebody, Alex, may be involved. Allegedly, names come out, but they don't mean anything. Anytime you take what you can, leave the rest. Nothing is wrong about nothing to worry about. Stay cool. It is something to worry about because it's in reverse. So it's not going to go the way you planned. Because this person said so sad they wanted this person to DIED, but you know, it's not going to happen. It's in the reverse. It's not going to happen because, see, grandparents are there to help the child to get into mischief that haven't thought of. They be getting into mischief that don't thought of in the past. These grandchildren, allegedly. It says 3 people were supposed to leave because of M in the past they done on people. God is on this case. See, God is on this case because they were doing this to people. There's 3 people that done passed away in the past for this situation. And so God is on the way because they keep casting. And so, you know, this person loved the small things. Is one of them. Freedom is coming. Freedom ain't coming for somebody. Somebody's finna... You're not going to see it. After faking their pregnancy test to keep a man a karmic female. See, that's somebody was faking a past to keep a karmic female was faking the pregnancy test. See, a twin flame loves comes and goes out of your life. Sad case, really. It's in reverse. Something is not going to happen and somebody's going to win $5,000 allegedly. There will be a lotto winner or somebody else. Somebody's going to win some money. Somewhere, somebody, good luck to you. You win some money, man. Everybody deserves money. It says you effed up, but now you are smarter, so it will not happen again. Just period. Somebody said you effed up, but it ain't gonna happen no more. Okay? Somebody, April. It says somebody did voodoo. There's a person that did voodoo and black magic on me. This was a loving person. Somebody did voodoo on this person. This is a healer from the past. And somebody they were doing voodoo. Someone's lover don't like, no, I ain't gonna say that. I wouldn't either. But anyway, we're not gonna say that. Because that'd be kind of embarrassing if I say who that star is. No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna say that. This was a Sagittarius in the past. Cool Sagittarius in the past. What else we got going on? What else, Sagittarius? Okay, we have this. Somebody was a narcissist. It's the worst psychological personality trouble. You know, somebody Calvin, they was a narcissist. So that was the problem. Somebody was. It says, today pains can lead to tomorrow. Wisdom, learning your lessons is important. See, learning your lessons about these pains, it can lead for a better tomorrow that you got going on. I need you now. Love without you. I'm brokenhearted. Someone says they're brokenhearted allegedly without the love. But 2 weeks, something will happen. It's out of your control. Something in the nations. Something about someone named Carson. Something's going to happen out of your control. Someone named Watts, allegedly. You married a person that took somebody out in the past. So watch out because they want to take you out now. Somebody named Watson, you need to watch out because the person took somebody that you're married to, took somebody out in the past, and they want to take you out. And plus they had a child molesting case. It's coming soon for this man or woman. Some karmic family members fighting and arguing over stuff. Okay? So something's coming out real soon. So it doesn't matter how we try to avoid it. It will be showing itself, and they want to let you know ahead of time. You can't hide what needs to be done, because there's what's hidden about this. There's a hidden assassin that's on this. This person is around assassin. You're married to an assassin that takes out people allegedly. Take that with a grain of salt. Somebody takes the people out. Who's this man in a relationship with a man? Who's this man in a relationship with a man? Who's in a relationship with a man? And they regret it. See, somebody regrets being in this relationship with a man. But, okay. And they on this person, drugs are poison. Something about it, drugs are poison. Somebody is wanting to do that in a wooded area. Somebody that they want to drug and poison this person in the wooded area. So if you're dating a man or whatever, just make sure you alert, Virgo, allegedly, because this person wants to poison you. And you don't want that, okay? This man that you in a relationship with, because they feel like you're going to lose each other. Okay, give me some more on that, because I'm going to leave that alone. Tell me what, should I know what sign this is? Let's see, what sign is this? What sign is this man that's planning, that has regrets, because this person's going to, something about poisoning somebody in the woods, allegedly, taking them to a wooded area. What's the same sex couple? What sign is this person? This was an emperor. Somebody's an emperor in the past. This is an emperor from the past that somebody took into a wooded area, or they're going to. And this person was an emperor. And who was the other sign that's involved in this? That's with this man. Boy, it's a lot. Okay, so it's gonna come out. What about this emperor? This emperor, who's the other person? Virgo or you? Or who's the other sign? Okay, see, and man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know about that. That's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna say it's an emperor that done took out somebody in the past, or they're trying to take this person out because they're in a relationship and they wanted to poison and drug and poison this person in the woods. They tried to this emperor. I'm gonna say it just like this. This is a fire sign. It's a lover. So why this fire sign? Why they want to drug and poison this fire sign? This lover. Why does this person want to do that? Okay, yeah, this is a lover. This is somebody's lover that wants to do this. They want to do this to the Queen of Swords here. Somebody could be an air sign. But there's going to be a four swords, because this person's swords is something about a Queen of Pentacles. They wanted to do this too, because this person knows the Nine of Pentacles. They know what really, that person knows what's going on. So it'll be justice about this. But it's coming on the slow horse. What about this Queen of Pentacles and the justice for this man being in the same relationship with a man? But they don't want the secret to come out. See, this was all a plan to trap somebody, to Eight of Swords somewhere. The justice is someone getting locked up for this. Someone, the Eight of Swords, is going to get locked up for this. Who's the Eight of Swords that's going to get locked up for this? What about this Eight of Swords going to get locked up or in jail because they look... A King of Swords. Somebody's going to end up getting locked up because... See, they made a choice to do this. So they had to make a choice. What's this choice they needed to make? What's this choice? They should have made a choice to lead this situation. Something about, D. Yeah, they made a choice to try to go take somebody out. And they celebrated to do this. The same sex, a Knight of Cups, wants to come and offer. They were celebrating the world. After this, what about the Knight of Cups wants to come and celebrate with who? Okay, Ace of, and this is true. Somebody wants to come and celebrate. This Archangel Michael is saying is true. Okay. Man. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back.